I'd written about the rise without the struggle. And I love that saying. It's like, how do we give ourselves permission to rise without the struggle? Now, what I'm seeing more and more, I'm seeing it in my business and I'm seeing it with people around me, is that when we have success or growth or promotions or we're moving through whatever it is, like ranks or job titles, or whether you were in the corporate world or you are now, or your business is growing, our brain is very clever and weds success to a certain way of doing things. So every time we're achieving something, like there's a coding that's going on in our body of like, well, that's the way success feels and that's how it's done. So what was really interesting for me is I noticed during the pandemic, I saw such huge growth. And I recognized relatively recently at the beginning of this year that I had somehow coded in, it wasn't even conscious, but I'd coded in the belief that growth and receiving sales can only come when I'm sitting behind my computer screen. Because that's what I'd seen, whether I'd consciously known it or not, it's like that's something had happened to coding in there as, oh, that's how it happens. And before that, I could see it, that all these little codings that come in, like, well, I only get clients when I do clarity calls, or I only grow through one-to-ones, or it only works when I do this. But it's not only what I'm doing that I'm coding in, it's how I feel as I grow that I'm coding in. So if I am growing and growing and growing, it's another thing that I see with people, no matter how successful they're becoming, what stage of their career they are, even when they're like at the top of their game, they have coded in a feeling of what success is.